Once upon a time in a busy city, there was an invisible superhero named Astra. She could fly, but she didn't feel like she could make a difference. She felt literally invisible. And to make things worse, she had superpowers. She felt like a coward. One day, Astra saw a girl named Mia being chased by a villain named Chameleon. Chameleon was a bad guy who could copy anyone's powers and even take their form. He was heading straight for Mia, who was too scared to run away. In a flash, Astra zoomed in and used her invisibility to sneak up on Chameleon. She made him trip and fall into a big pile of dirt. Then Astra flew off before he could even realize what had happened. As the days went by, Astra continued to help people without being seen. She helped an old lady cross the street, delivered a baby kitten to its mother, and stopped a runaway train. All the people she helped had no idea that Astra was there, but as she flew around the city, watching over everyone, Astra started to feel better about herself. She might not have been seen, but she knew she had done the right thing. Then one day, Astra heard the news Chameleon was going around town, taking people's forms and causing all sorts of trouble. Astra knew she had to stop him, but how if she flew after him? Chameleon would see her coming and then he'd be able to copy her powers. And if he did that, he'd become invisible too. Then he'd be unstoppable. Astra needed a different plan. So she flew to the highest building she could find and looked down at the city. That's when she saw it. A big open window on the top floor of Chameleon's building. Astra flew inside and started to make her way to the top floor. As she crept through the dark, she thought about everything Chameleon had done. All the people he'd hurt, the trouble he'd caused, it was all because he wanted more power. When Astra finally got to the top floor, she found Chameleon waiting for her. He was in his true form, a big, scaly monster. Just as Chameleon was about to attack, Astra turned off the lights and flew behind him. She took a deep breath and let out a loud war cry. Then she tackled Chameleon and the two of them tumbled off the balcony and into the arms of the waiting police. In the end, Astra didn't get to be a hero. Everyone cheered for the police. But as the crowd started to leave, Astra flew down from her hiding spot and landed on the ground. She had an idea. She flew back to the station and left a small bag on the chief's desk. When he opened it, he found a note that read, "Thank you for your service today. Signed, Astra." Then she disappeared. The next day, Astra was still invisible, but now she was a little less lonely. She knew that even if no one knew she was there, she could still make a difference. Because being a hero isn't about having superpowers, it's about having courage, compassion, and a strong sense of justice. Even the smallest person can be a hero if they do the right thing. And with that, Astra flew off to continue her adventures.